Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dubai Life. My name is Shaban. In today's video, I'm going to give you a review of the Samsung Galaxy A21S. It's new phone. It came out in May of 2020, which means it's less than a year. This is enough time or good time to give a review after seeing what people have said about it, what people have commented about it. And if you think about buying this phone and you're watching this video, try to watch till the end, because I'll give you basics or specifics about the composition of this phone. After watching this, you may make a decision to either buy it or choose another option. So let's get straight into this. This is the original package. If you buy it from an authorized dealer, this is the original package. You'll have two seals, one seal at this end and another seal on this end. I've just broken the seals. That's not part of the video because everyone knows how to break the seals. Once you take it out of the box, you'll have something like this on top. This is a small box holding what we have in the box. We have a few papers here. That includes the guarantee book and basic instructions, a guide for this phone, how to use the phone. You may need that to have it handy. Then in the box we have this phone. So this is the phone that we are looking at. In the box you also have the adapter or the charger. You have earphones, cable earphones, and you have a cable for charging. You also have this pin for removing the SIM tray from the phone, and also the card tray. And you have a nice, well-built Samsung Galaxy A21S. This phone is plastic. The case is plastic, but very good plastic with a rainbow finish. If you can see the lighting, it's a rainbow finish. It feels good when you hold it. Easy to use. It has a big screen display, which is good for watching movies, for playing games, for browsing the internet, for WhatsApp and social media. All can be done on the screen. It's good. It's a big screen. You have a camera in front and 4 cameras at the back. You also have a fingerprint sensor. At the bottom we have the charging port, the earphone port, and a speaker and a microphone, both at the end, at the bottom. Then on one side we have the volume bar and the volume buttons and the power button, and on this other side we have the card slot, the SIM card slot and the memory card slot. So we can just use this pin that comes in the box, push in, then the tray will come out. This is a dual SIM phone, so you can put 2 SIM cards and you can also put a memory card. If you see, the first 2 slots are small for 2 SIM cards, micro SIM cards, and then you have a slot for memory card, and this goes back right there. It doesn't matter if you have only one phone, you can put 1 SIM card. If you have 2 SIM cards, you can put 2 SIM cards. It's not a must to have 2 SIM cards. It depends on what you have. So let me take you through the details of this phone, what it holds and what you'll be paying for. Its price range is between 550 and 650 dirhams in United Arab Emirates, depending on where you buy it from. If you buy it online from Amazon, from Noon, from any of the online shops, it will be ranging between 550 and 650. It could go higher than that because it's on demand. It's one of the great phones in that price range. It's a budget phone but very well built. The feel is good, the finish is superb, and this is the screen. You can see how big the screen is. This screen is so big, so it's so good for watching a movie, playing games, browsing, social media, whatever you want to use on social media, all is possible on the screen. It's a big screen. You can see it has a very thin bezel at the edge, and the curve is also nice on all edges. The camera, if you look at the camera is inside the screen. It's not outside the screen, it's inside the screen. You just put it in there, but it's all smooth. It's on the flat surface. There's no bezel on this, it's just all smooth. So let me take you through the specifications of this phone. It's a powerful phone, but let me take you through the specifications. Let's start with the network. The network technology is GSM. You can access 2G, 3G and 4G. This phone doesn't come with 5G. It's only limited to 2G, 3G and 4G. Expect speeds up to upload 4.42.2 and download 5.26 megabytes per second. That's quite good speed for a phone and that budget. In terms of body and size of this phone, it is 163 by 75 by 9 millimeters. So that is 9 millimeters only thickness. It's not that thin. It's a bit thin. It's not that thick, and it's wide enough. The platform you're running on this phone is Android 10 2.0. The processor in this phone is an Exynos, which is good technology, and it's an Octa-core processor, meaning you have 4 processors, each processor with a 2.0 gigahertz. That is very high speed for a phone. Some computers don't have such processing power. For memory, you have a slot for micro SD card, and this phone comes with 64 gigabytes of internal space. So if you want more space, you can add another memory card to get more space. And it comes with 6 GB RAM. RAM 6 GB is very good for even some laptops. Let's talk about the cameras. This phone has got 4 cameras at the back and 1 camera in front. So what do we have with these cameras? We have a 48 megapixels f2.0 and 26 millimeters. That's a wide angle camera, very good for landscape photography. If you want landscape photography, you use that camera because it has a lot of pixels that will help your image not to pixelate. You have a lot of pixels in it, so the image will have more colors, more clarity, more details if you use that camera. It's good for landscaping and photos in a distance. You may not have to go into details of how you select the cameras. The cameras will be changed automatically if you go to camera settings. Then you have a 2 megapixel f2.4 macro camera, and you have a 2 megapixels f2.4 depth camera. So all these cameras are there for you to use accordingly. You have a good flash in case it's dark, but the flash will not work if something is in a very long distance. It will work if something is a bit close. For distant objects, you'll not get enough light on the subject. You need to only use this flash if something is close. If it's something far, you may need extra lighting from the surrounding, maybe street lights or something like that. This will only work if something is close at night. Video resolution is 1080p, and it also it can take up to 30 frames per second. That's standard for video. It's good video quality. Front camera is 13 megapixels with f2.2. That means it allows in a lot of light on the subject, and it can also capture video of 1080p with a 30 frames per second. Sound quality is good. Using the headphones is also nice quality, and you can use the equalizers to balance your sound. Screen resolution is 720 by 1600 pixels, and you have over 16 million colors in the screen. That's pretty good for a phone size and the screen of 7.5 inches. For connectivity, you have Wi-Fi, you have Bluetooth, you have GPS, you have USB-C type port. It's a USB-C type, which is same with Apple phones and Apple laptops. I think this is where the technology is taking us now. Same use for charging and also for transferring data. The battery in this phone is a LiPo 5000 mAh, non-removable and fast charging. So the battery in this phone cannot be removed. You cannot remove it. Maybe you have to take it to a specialist to remove it, but personally you cannot remove it like other phones we had where you just open and remove. So this battery is not removable. You should know that you won't be able to remove this battery. This battery life can take you a full day without charging, but it depends on what you're using it for. If you're watching videos, maybe it won't take you that much, maybe about 4 hours at most. If you're browsing, it may take you long, and if it's just call and you're not using it for surfing, it may take you 2 to 3 days without a charge. So Don't expect it to take you 3 days if you're watching movies or browsing or using social media most of the time. If you're using it most of the time, the screen is on, it will take less time. And also depends on which other functions are you using. If you let Bluetooth work and Wi-Fi is working, that also reduces the time the battery will last. And if the screen is full display, full light, again that takes less time for the battery. So you can switch it to power efficient mode, which will try to maximize on the duration of the battery charge. The other features, you have a fingerprint. You can open your phone with this fingerprint sensor. You just set your fingerprints and you can use this to open the phone. For normal use, if you want budget, you don't want to spend more than 650 dirhams, this is the phone to buy. It's a good phone. You'll be able to browse the internet very well. You'll use your social medias very well. You have a big screen. You can even split this screen in two and have 2 apps running at the same time. The processing power is so good, it can hold more than 2 apps at the same time, and it will be fast. The screen is so responsive, nice and good feel. The design is nice. This rainbow finish is good. The cameras, 4 cameras, will give you nice quality of pictures and video of 1080p. What more do you need? If you want more than that, then you have to either spend twice the amount that you would have spent on this, or you buy a camera for the video, for the photos and the videos. That's it for me today. Thank you. See you in another review with a review of another phone or another device.